Hello everyone and welcome to Galaxy 89 Cars. Today I'm bringing you an in-depth tour of a Lamborghini Reventón Coupe number 18, which is currently for sale at Superfutura. Only 20 Reventón Coupes have been made, with 15 roadsters. All cars were spec'd in the same colours. Truly, the Reventón is an exploration of what can be achieved through innovation. It is named after a well-known fighting bull, and its design comes with a heavy influence from the F-22 Raptor jet, and is based technically on the LP640 Murcielago. It is rear mid-engined and four-wheel drive. It is 4,700mm long, 2,058mm wide, 1,135mm high, and has a curb weight of 1665 kilos. Its outer shell is constructed from carbon fibre bolted onto a steel and carbon frame. It has essentially the same 6.5 litre V12 that comes in the LP640 Murcielago, but comes with an additional 10 brake horsepower over the standard Murcielago, bringing the total to 641 brake horsepower and 487 pounds-feet of torque. This power output produces a 0 to 62 mph or 100 km/h time of 3.4 seconds at a top speed of 211 mph or 340 km/h. The vicious, irregular hexagonal exhaust tip protrudes from the rear with an upward tilt. The Reventón has 18-inch front and back wheels with Pirelli P0 Corsa tyres. Within each wheel, carbon fibre fins have been screwed in. The turbine design isn't just aesthetic, it's also to apparently aid cooling. The new jet fighter-esque front is functional in terms of downforce and passing cooling air to the brakes, with a visible carbon splitter at the bottom. The angular LED and bi-xenon lights help to create the dynamic aesthetic the car has, with air vents above. It has electronically folding side mirrors in gloss black. The flaring side skirts run down to sill spoilers on each side that are purposefully different. The spoiler on the left side of the car allows more air to travel to the radiator. The petrol cap is milled from a solid block of aluminium. The polygonal heat-shielded rear is topped with an adjustable spoiler with distinctive lights and underlined with a visible carbon diffuser. The key is emblazoned with the Lamborghini bull and comes with buttons to lock and unlock and a physical key that flips out. The door handle must be depressed at the front to raise the rear, to then be pulled up to open the iconic scissor doors. There is a small window behind each door. The interior is upholstered in an olive green Alcantara and black leather with black Alcantara on the side of the steering wheel. The sill isn't too wide, but the car is very low, so getting in and out effortlessly requires some practice. The outer sill is in gloss carbon. As with all my videos, I will do a POV tour of the interior before going into more detail. Reventón is embroidered into the head of the door, which is upholstered in the same black and olive green as the rest of the interior. There is a long armrest that extends almost the entire length of the door. At the end, towards the joint, we find the door release handle. In front of this are the interior lock and unlock buttons and the door speakers furthest forward. The handbrake is tipped in gloss carbon fibre and found to the left of the driver's seat. To the left of the steering wheel we find the exterior light controls as well as the reverse gear button labelled R, in addition to the first air vent. The dials continue the fighter-inspired aesthetic. The manually adjustable steering wheel is gloss carbon at the top and bottom, with Alcantara on each side with buttons for the horn. There are carbon gear paddles on each side, left for down and right for up. A lot of the technical elements, such as the TFT screens, were innovations for future models and directly inherited by the Aventador. Engine RPM is shown on the left, and the speedo with water and oil temperatures on the right, with warning lights above and a top-down G-meter view of the car. The screen can be changed for a more regular version by depressing the button with the two arrows. The 00 button can reset the mileage, far left is for dimming the controls, and the res button can be used in combination with other buttons to change or reset menus. Below the two central air vents is a carbon lid that can be pushed up to reveal the air conditioning and ventilation controls. Below this is an Alpine TFT screen with the CD player above it. Here we can control the DAB radio, CD and USB media, as well as the sat-nav and telephone connections. The buttons to the front of the central panel are for the exterior mirrors, vehicle lift, traction control, and external rear flaps. The round panel has a button that enables the car's sport mode that makes the Reventón even more aggressive. The final buttons on the central column are for the fuel cap, hazard lights, and enable the folding mirrors. At the rear of the central column there is a small storage space that doubles as an armrest. The seatbelts extend from the centre instead of the sides. For such a low car, the rear visibility is actually quite good. The leather and Alcantara bucket seats are comfortable and felt that they could offer very good side support. They are padded well and backed in carbon fibre. In front of the rearview mirror are two adjustable reading lights and a sunglass case or small storage area. The driver and passenger have Alcantara upholstered sun visors with small pockets. There is a well-sized front boot with an official capacity of 140 litres. So that concludes my tour of the Lamborghini Reventón Coupe currently for sale with Superfutura. As always, I will leave their contact details in the description below. Please subscribe for all the latest content, and until next time, cheers.